Hi, it's Nancy Ryan with the Relationship Therapy Center again. This is our last video in what to do about anxiety, especially during this crazy time. So I'm going to walk through, most of us are anxious during this time because of so much unknown. Those of us that have a high level of anxiety need these self-care strategies more than ever right now. So I'm going to give you a few tips on what to do when you just can't stop with the anxiety swirls. So number one over anything is to just accept it. Our mind has tons of thoughts that are random throughout the day. And when we're out of control of a lot of things, perhaps our finances, kids being home, working from home, maybe not having a job, worrying about finances, when will we be ever back to normal, or what is normal going to be, we are going to feel anxious. And so stopping and saying, oh, there, my brain's doing that, right? I'm worried about stuff. My brain's doing that. Okay, I'm feeling anxious right now. Just to be able to name it can be really helpful. So another suggestion is just to get moving. That is pent up energy in your body. And when you think about emotions, that's energy in motion. And if we're not moving it out of us, it has nowhere to go. So take a walk, punch something. I love telling my clients that have pent up anxiety to get a punching bag and work on hitting it. It can be really helpful. Do yoga, dance, do something. And if that's not enough, go in your car and take a drive if you can. You can social distance doing that and scream, yell, get that out of your system, okay? So we talk a lot in therapy, and you hear these terms about mindfulness and breathing. So let me talk to you a little bit about what that is. So mindfulness is really just being present in the moment, not being in the future and being in the past. If we're struggling with anxiety, we're usually way in the future, or we're remembering something from the past, thinking we're not going to be able to handle it in the future. So being present and mindful is simply when you're washing your dishes, feel the soap, feel the water, feel the texture and the sense of what you're doing. Is there aroma? Can you smell? Can you use all your senses? Because that keeps you in the now, and it's difficult to be anxious if you're here and present. There's also some wonderful meditation apps right now that you can do for 5 minutes. One is really good called Insight Timer, and you can go on there and you can look for relaxing music or guided visualizations that will take you someplace wonderful while you're sitting in your room for 5 minutes. That can physiologically change your body. So the other thing that we talk about is breathing. So when you're anxious, you're breathing out of your chest and you just don't get enough oxygen. So the key to getting the breathing right is to really exhale like you're blowing out a candle. So it's a real deep, put your hand on your belly and then breathe so that your belly rises and falls. And if you can do that for 5 breaths, it will help calm your anxiety. And I know for those type A people, which I am one, I used to just go, oh my God, I breathe all day long. What do you mean breathe? But we're talking about those slow diaphragmatic breathing to get out of your chest. And if it helps, also you can think about box breathing. And that's just breathe in 4, pause, breathe out 4, pause. That can be really helpful when you're just at a stop sign, for example. So make sure that you're getting as much sleep as you can, that you're avoiding caffeine, sugar, all that stuff increases your anxiety. But if these self-help things don't work, then I would really recommend you talking to a therapist. A lot of times it's the thoughts that we say to ourselves that we're really unaware of that keep us stuck in this loop. So if you could use a therapist to help you walk through this, give our office a call or look us up on the web, therelationshiptherapycenter.com. We serve clients in California as well as in the Roseville and Fair Oaks area. We'd love to help you get through this time or anything that you're working with right now individually. So start to practice, give it a try. I will continue to have videos on the site for all kinds of issues. So stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing. Bye-bye.